Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Ryan Schimpf, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in now, Chris Taylor, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. One down. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Now in the box, Logan Forsythe, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Tries the slider to ring him up. He's off one in Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, his career line with Foltynewicz. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Foltynewicz has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Missed with a breaking ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he got him. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
In now, Freddie Freeman. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. A little low. It's 2-2. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Still no score. That'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. His career line with Foltynewicz, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left his bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
So here's Matt Kemp now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. His career line with Foltynewicz, he's 1 for 3. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Kemp, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Has a look, now the pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count still.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He'll try it again. 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 8, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Farmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw won't get him.
You know, D'Lo, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Standing in, Ozzie Albies.
Leading off for the break.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And he fouls this one off. Suzuki, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Left fielder, Lane Adams.
Digging in, Lane Adams. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Into the box, Mike Foltynewicz. As he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Forsythe is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Ender Inciarte reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 ball, no strikes.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
3-1.
On deck is Nick Markakis. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. Farmer on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here's Matt Kemp now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Kemp on second. Grandal at first with no outs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. fouled off. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch. In there, strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Kershaw's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. He takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Way outside. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Here now the 2-2. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate, Lane Adams. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is right there, 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Tyler Flowers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler Flowers.
And he lays off there 1-0. The average to start play at 315. 6 home runs and 30 RBIs. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that's finally over for a strike. Here it is on 3-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there. 2 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Farmer in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front 2-0. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Lucas Sims.
In now is Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike. Sims, a native of Georgia. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here it comes, 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. So striding forward now, Nick Markakis trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Nick Markakis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Seager into shallow left. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at SunTrust Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Farmer.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw, and he pops up the bunt attempt. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. The 2-1 home. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Kershaw rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting, the Australian-born Peter Moylan. In now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs. Reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane
Coming to the
Adams.
plate now, Lane Adams. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Dayton's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot. The 1-1. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 34 home runs now on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
We circled this guy's name in the lineup card before the game even started. Sitting amongst the league leaders in home runs. No shock he drives the ball out to left field.
The right fielder, number 52.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig, number 14 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Adams coming in. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here's the 0-2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The 1-2. Hit to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle
Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Swanson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 6-0. Here's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. And that's out number 1.
The batter.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looped out toward third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Ready now, Nick Markakis. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Swanson calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Dayton is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers,
So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and 2, here it is. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Kershaw now on 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2's the count.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired, and there's 1 away.
Pitcher, Ron Daytime.
Danny Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Danny Santana.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Final strike for the Braves. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's a wrap.